Hi there, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. My name is Melanie and today is the 1st of May, which means it is Stash Revival. This is where I'm going through my stash and pulling out stamps, dies, embossing folders, stencils, things that I have never used, or if I have used them, it's been so long that I don't remember using them, and trying to make at least one item out of it, whether it's a scrapbook layout or a card. And this is a collaboration with Colleen Cornett. Her link is in the description below, so be sure to check out what she did with her stash revival. And we do have some loose themes. This theme for May is birthday, thank you, metallic. So they're just jumping off points for us to try and use some stuff. So I have pulled out a few different stamp sets that kind of have a birthday theme. I've got this one from Stampin' Up. It's got some cupcakes. This is from, I think this is from Studio Calico. Yeah. Fairground, Let's Celebrate. And then I've got from Simon Says Stamp. This is Birthday Bits. I want to think this came in a subscription. And then I've got Concord and Ninth Birthday Balloon. And I've also got from Concord and Ninth Make-A-Wish stamp set with the corresponding dies. I have not used any of these as far as I can recall, or as far as I can recollect. So now you know what I want to play with. Let's see what I actually come up with. So I had a couple of these panels. So these pre-printed panels, these were from a Paper Tray Ink. I think it was an event or a collection that they had, and we had a bunch of those panels, and I never used them. So I thought, let's stamp some balloons, cover them with glossy accents, add a little sentiment at the bottom, and we have a couple of birthday cards. Using that same stamp set, I also did a slim line. Let me zoom you out a little bit. Ignore the mess on my desk, you guys. I was trying to keep it all off camera. So I did the same thing as I just stamped some balloons, added the sentiment. I kind of connected the strings to the birthday wishes so it looks like it's suspending them. I had this piece of scrap on my desk from doing last month's, I think, Stash Revival, and I thought that turned out pretty cute. Next up, I used this set here. I think this was a Studio Calico. It was called Fairground, Let's Celebrate. And I made one card using that same scrap for inspiration. I pulled out a little bit of my glitter scraps and I did a little cupcake, a little paper piecing, some balloons, and yeah, that's this one. And I made a conclusion that this one is going to be leaving my stash. So we got a little bit of use it and or lose it thrown in. So this one is getting destashed. Nothing wrong with it. I just think I have other cupcake stamp sets and balloon sets that I like better, which is one of the great things about actually using your stash to make those determinations. Speaking of a better cupcake stamp set, I have this one from Stampin' Up! Sweet Cupcake. I had never played with this one before either. And again, using that same scrap as the color inspiration, I stamped this cupcake, added the candle, little sentiment that I kind of popped up as a banner. And yeah, this one, I really like this stamp set. So this one's staying, but I only made one card with this set this month. Okay, up next I have this Concord and Ninth Make-A-Wish stamp set and die set. I don't think I actually used the stamps, although now that I think about it, I might go back and add a stamp to a couple of these cards here, which you'll see in a minute. These were the dies, so you could cut out the stamped image or you could make your own candles by paper piecing, which I absolutely loved how these came together. I love that this created 5 bases really quick. So this wasn't too difficult of a card. So speaking of the cards that I think I could add a sentiment to, this is one of them. Oh, shocking. I used more of the scraps. I think I've used it all up at this point. So maybe I might take, you know, biggest birthday wishes and maybe just put a banner across the bottom. Or I might just leave it plain. I don't think every card needs to have a sentiment. So that is that one. But this one for sure I think could use a sentiment. It's a little on the plain side, and I think that biggest birthday wishes going across might be kind of cute. But aren't those cute candles? Okay, and then the real card that I was inspired to do also featured this die set. This is from Kaisercraft. It's called Alphabet Uppercase. I had never used this one either. And I thought this one worked great on this card. Now hopefully I can get this all in frame. Basically I did a half panel card. So this is a full card shape, right? So if we take this here, you can see that this will fit within a standard size envelope. So I cut a, well, I guess it's not quite a half, but a portion off. And then it is a Z fold so that it spells out the happy birthday with the alphabet dies. And because of the way this folds, you'll notice that this here, so this panel shows the back side, and so I added another set of candles on the back just to make it look a little neater. I didn't bother with those because you're not going to see them, but when you're looking at it from this way, you do see them, so I thought that was kind of important to cover that up. I'm really happy with how this one turned. It's very fun. Okay, then up next is this one from Concord 9th birthday balloon set. And I'm going to tell you, I struggled with this one. It does not come with a die. It's basically just a great big giant circle, and it is big. So I went to the website and I saw this design roughly on their website. So I did this one. I added some Lincastella on it, and it's cute. At this point, I was kind of like, you know what, I think this stamp set might go. But then I had this idea, and I pulled out Lawn Fawn. I don't know what the name of it is exactly, but it's the cloud stencils. And I don't know if I had ever used this one before. I may have used it once or twice, so not a true, you know, true stash revival, but pretty close because I don't even remember using it. And taking inspiration from that candle zigzag, I thought, what happens if we did this so that the balloons look like they were floating? So I ink blended the clouds in the background. Now this one I don't think will fit all in, but then it extends all the way down. So this is a really long card. I don't know, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. Again, ignore the desk. It's a disaster. It looks better this way, but to get it all in frame so you get an idea, this is how it turned out. And I love this card. I think it turned out super cute. I used real string on the balloons. I tried to tack a little bit of glue behind wherever I could, but even here, like, I did tack this down, and I think it still works okay. You don't really notice that there is any glue or anything on there. And then I stamped the happy birthday down at the bottom and have this one going off the page, same with, or off the card, same with these ones. I don't know, I think it turned out really cute. I do have a seam here where I connected the 2 card panels to get such a large card, but I was very strategic when I was doing the ink blending to make sure that this ended up being the clouds and I didn't have to ink over top of it. So this one was almost on the chopping block, but it's staying because I do really love how that one turned out. So that is it for this month's Stash Revival. I hope you are inspired to pull out some of those unused items in your stash. Be sure to go over to Colleen Cornette's YouTube channel. The link is in the description below to check out what she made this month. And until next time, happy crafting.